My name is Adam of Grayskull. When good is threatened by the power of Eternia, I have power!
Hey guys, John with Force of Grayskull, and I am here with the legendary late 80s Starship Eternia. So I got this off of eBay for a pretty good 60 bucks, around 60 something bucks, and it really retails these days for like on eBay for about $500 or so. And so I got super lucky with this. Of course, it wasn't 100%, it was about 95% complete, and then I bought a few things to make it about 97% complete. So now I am just holding out for the other things to pop up on eBay. So the new adventures weren't very well received back when I was a kid. I liked it for what it was, but I think a lot of other viewers didn't like the changing of the design. The music, the voice actors, everything that made the original Masters of the Universe cartoon was definitely changed, but you could see that in the toy line that it was headed towards space. You know, you could just hear the Mattel executives in that meeting now saying like, okay, well, we tried to send He-Man back in time with all the dinosaurs when the dinosaurs were crazy. We had Dino Riders and Dino Saucers and Denver the Last Dinosaur and all sorts of dinosaur related cartoons, and having to do with mounting lasers or other dangerous weapons that fire on these creatures. So Motu was no different, and then they released, the powers of Grayskull, or at least they tried to anyway. And then now they're thinking like, okay, now where do we send He-Man? Of course, there's going to be somebody who's going to suggest space. As you can see, I cleaned everything out with sanitary wipes, and nothing was broken. Everything looks pretty good condition, given how old it is. This is one of the dozen configurations you can do. I modified it slightly, so I just moved the back portion of Starship Eternia more to the back so it could support the base more, because what happened was the original design is actually moved forward a little bit, and I saw that it was putting a lot of stress on this tubing here, and if it breaks or begins to crease and break, I mean, I don't know where I'd find another replacement. So it's a simple fix really, is that you just move the back of Starship Eternia slightly to the back, and now it supports the base. The base isn't hanging, and so it's not going to be bending right here unnecessarily. I honestly kind of glad I didn't get this when I was like 6 or 7 years old, because I honestly don't know what I'd do with this. Like, there's no way I would have learned how to configure it. I probably would have broke everything and lost everything. This is really just sort of like, you can lift weights as this thing. It's not very heavy. Okay, so we're gonna put batteries in this thing, see if it works. Yeah, if I could open the battery pack. Okay. It's a weird thing going to the store just to buy batteries. Alright, so let's take this console out here. I want to be very careful with it because it's so old. Don't want to break anything, because then it would be hard to find the little replacements. So this is the battery console, and I guess it's got a button here and it's got an on-off switch. And I don't know how many sounds are supposed to come out of this thing, and I don't know what they're supposed to sound like. Probably like a laser blast or something. So anyway, we're gonna find out. So the battery compartment is pretty clean for its age, so we're going to put the battery in it. So here's a 7 volt. Okay. All right, it's in there, I hope, secured. So pretty excited, because I never knew this toy ever existed when I was young. Well, I don't know what is the on or off switch. It doesn't say anything, it just has a switch. It doesn't say on or off, so... Oh, I guess that might be the on. It's just sort of a... Okay, it's like a weird, sort of like when you, when somebody like shoplifts or something. It's like a weird Kmart kind of buzzer. And it's got the lights going. So here we go again on this side. The sound is perfect and the lights are perfect. So I'm going to switch it off, I suppose. And oh, it's that is pretty cool. So it's all four of the lights work, and it's two sounds, I'm guessing. So that's just like regular laser blast or whatever, and then you switch it, and it's sort of like you just stole something or something, and you ran past those metal detectors. And I also got from Zach Paris out in Australia. I got some repro stickers, and I have got I've shopped with Zach Paris many times before for my repro stickers for the Motu vehicles and stuff like that, and it's just, I'm glad that he's putting these stickers out because I don't know where I would have gotten them, because there is absolutely no decals or stickers on this vehicle, and a lot of these older action figure playsets, they're gone, they're rubbed off, they're destroyed. So I'm glad that I was able to get these stickers out. So, looks like there's some instructions on how to place them on here. I'm glad, because I would have not known what the heck I'd be doing. Okay, the finished product. So it took me about 45 minutes, but I got all the stickers on. So here's the bottom, the wheels. Here's the other side. And these are all just really weird random stickers. Makes it look all more realistic, but they're so meticulously placed. I mean, you gotta wonder, like, who thought up to where these stickers go? They go in such random places. Inside the little cockpit there. That is a lot like the Talon Fighter from the vintage Motu line. It's got these random letters that just look important. You got this interesting little missile launcher type thing. We had little, just like little lights in the bottom, and then checkered pattern on the side along with some more random letters. Makes it look official. Okay, so this was fairly easy to put together. This is one of its 12 configurations. This is called 2 Stealth Probes. And you get everything here. You get your lights and sounds going on over here. You got He-Man and Skeletor duking it out right here. You got your launching pad for the rocket. And it just looks really cool.